Welcome back, it's Melody, and today we have an awesome video lined up. It is the products that I no longer buy, a great video to help people get ideas for saving money. And this channel is all about minimalist living, smart and colorful minimalism. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe. We would love to see you next Sunday. If you're not new here, you know I hate long intros, so we're gonna get right into this. The very first thing that I cut out is disposable straws. So I have recently switched over to reusable straws, which this is incredible. This changes everything. And it's not just at home. You can pack this in your purse and take it on the go, and you will no longer ever have to use plastic straws wherever you go from here on out. They're so easy to rinse out at a restaurant or just to wipe down with a napkin if you're eating out on the go. These glass ones are thick, so the smoothie still comes out really easily. If you're trying to drink a smoothie with a glass straw, you can still drink it pretty easily, but it is a little bit weightier. This one feels more like a disposable straw, something that you're used to. These come in 4-packs, so just get 1 or 2 for your family. Boom, taken care of. No longer have to buy disposable straws. And when it comes to disposable items, you really want to try to cut them out as much as possible, because the more that you run out, not only are you cumulatively over time spending a lot more money, but it also encourages you to go to the store when you run out of things more frequently. And on top of it, it helps the environment if you get reusable straws. So win-win. It was the easiest thing of all these things to cut out. The next biggest thing that I cut out, which was a load off, was household cleaners. My gosh, you barely need anything to keep the house clean, especially if you wipe the surfaces clean every day. If you only do one chore, just wipe the surfaces. You will only need vinegar and water to do almost anything. And I don't fill it to the top, because the less you fill it, the easier it is to transport from place to place. I only purchase now the Method All-Purpose, and I rarely ever use it. I only use it when I get behind, when I start skipping a bunch of days in a row. Go down below in your kitchen sink and just look through those products and just start chucking like mad. I'm telling you, you're not gonna miss a beat. And the very next thing that I was really happy to cut out was hand cream. For so long I was buying hand cream because I thought, okay, I like lotion, and sure, lotion is pretty similar, but I can't transport this bottle of lotion everywhere I go. Then it dawned on me, why don't I just get the travel containers? I grabbed this lotion, I grabbed my favorite container, which I'll link in the down bar, and I just keep one by the kitchen sink for when my hands get dry, you know, when you're washing dishes and things like that. And also I can grab this and put this in my purse if I want to, or if I'm traveling, shove it in my travel bag, I'm good to go. So I got 2 of these and I love it. It's been working like a dream. You know that I love my jasmine lotion, so now I get to use it as a hand cream as well. The next thing I stopped buying is wipes. I finally got free of wipes, and I just use toilet paper with a little bit of water on it if I'm looking for a wipe-like thing in the bathroom. I still buy my wipes container for all new moms, because new moms have to use wipes. So I still buy my one-handed wipes dispenser for them, and I love it, but I no longer need it for myself unless I have a kid. And I also stopped buying Swiffer refills. For my Swiffer mop, I would always get these Swiffer refills, and I never really liked them because they had an artificial scent. There was none of them that was unscented. And so now I just grab my microfiber, put it on the mop head, spray some of my vinegar and water on the ground, good to go, mop it like that. My house smells a lot cleaner. And one tip is, if you don't like the smell of vinegar a lot, put a little bit of orange oil, put a little bit of lavender, whatever scent you like, and you can use that to clean as well. The very next thing that I plan to never buy is an ottoman and a coffee table. And this is huge for cleaning. I'm all about easy cleaning, because when it's easy to do, it's easy to keep up with. When things build up, then that's when it's hard to scrub and scrub. And so for me, in the living room, I don't want to have to be moving furniture while I'm cleaning. And so I thought to myself, let me get a couch that has a lift. We've all seen those YouTube videos where the house basically all folds away. They grab the bed and they fold it up, and we think, why can't every house be that smart? Well, it can be that smart now. So if you're in the market for a couch, you can keep this in the back of your head and get a couch with legs that raise up, because boom, it's a makeshift ottoman, and the ottoman folds away when it's not in use. And then for the coffee table, I just get skinny side tables, or right now I have my desk in the living room, which I use as a side table to put remotes. I velcro my remotes up at the bottom, and I put my drinks on the side of it, and that way I am having nothing taking up a huge space in the living room. So easy to keep it clean now. And another thing that I will not be getting is throw pillows. How many times have we seen when we're at guest houses and we lean back on the couch and we're moving pillows, or you sleep at a person's guest house and you're moving all the pillows off the bed? And so, you know me, I love decor. I love beautiful, colorful places, but I don't like decor that gets in the way. You might be thinking to yourself, but Melody, I don't want my couch to look so bare and ugly. I want it to look full of life and color. Well, the perfect way to counter this problem is to grab some blankets. So I have a basket weave blanket and I have a faux fur blanket. You can just lay it across the couch so it adds some pop of color, and you can even ball up those blankets and use them as pillows if necessary. So blankets are a lot more versatile than pillows. The next thing that I no longer buy is lamps. Fairy lights are a lot more economical. They don't require bulbs and lampshades. They give a very dreamy look to a room, and they help my body fall asleep because they're not too bright. The very next item that I no longer buy is hair items. I like simple hairstyles, and so all I keep is what's in this little wooden bowl, which is basically a clear clip, which I wear around the house all the time. And then when I go out, I wear a scrunchie. And I wear a scrunchie when I go out because when I lean up against the headrest in the car, it will be poking the back of my head if I wear a clip. But you can just wear a clip all the time if you want to. You put the bun high enough on your head, then it won't be hitting the back of the car. And then the very next thing that I no longer buy is perfumed things. So I don't buy perfume, I don't buy hair dye, scented candles, nail polish, anything really strong. If it's a hobby type thing for you, it's worth keeping. But for me, I just do it so infrequently that it didn't make sense to own these items. So it doesn't mean I don't do my nails. I will go and outsource that, but I don't need to own any of those things inside of the house. And the same with candles. I no longer buy scented candles. I'd rather add a scent by grabbing some orange oil or some lavender oil and just putting it in the diffuser, and then that will spread that beautiful scent through the house, or I can put it in my all-purpose, and then it kills two birds with one stone. Another thing that I don't buy anymore is stretchy type of pants, and that's because they don't breathe. And so you saw in my period life hacks video that I only wear cotton underwear, and I pretty much only wear cotton pants now. So stretchy pants are something that I'll no longer have to buy again, which you would be surprised, but it greatly simplifies my wardrobe when I'm putting clothes back. In the winter months, I just grab my ID and my main card, and I just put it into my jacket. So I have my jacket here, and it has a little pocket here, and I just slide it in, and then I'm good to go. And this little pocket even fits my phone. And if I'm going to the store, I'll just grab my reusable bag and put it into the main pocket with my keys. And that way I don't even need a purse. The next item that I stopped buying was mouthwash. I just stick to a floss and a toothbrush, and I specifically use unscented floss because all minimalists love things that are multi-purpose, and this unscented floss can be used for multiple things, like cutting cheese or cutting cakes, for instance. I've noticed that when I floss and I brush, that's all that's necessary for a clean mouth and fresh breath for me. I really like this because mouthwash is really heavy, and so it's hard to buy online, and it's really bulky to store. And the very last thing I'll no longer have to buy is bakeware. I have simplified my bakeware to just the essentials, which is 4 baking items. I can bake almost anything, and the few things that I can't bake, I'll just outsource it. So just like nail polish, I'll go to that bakery and I'll support a small business, or I'll go out and have to exercise to get it, that extra something. And then that way I don't need a ton of baking ingredients and a ton of bakeware in general. So the 4 that I have is muffin tin, baking dish for things like mashed potatoes, vegetables, anything like that. And then I have a roasting pan. A lot of vegans can forego that and just keep the baking dish. And then I have the cookie sheet. And so that's just four items, and you can bake, like I said, almost anything. Take the muffin tin, all the possibilities of things you can make with just a muffin tin. It's endless. And all the things you can freeze with a muffin tin. So I'm telling you these tips, guys, if you just even try one or two, just take the 2 favorite ones. I'll put them in the down bar because I know how it is when you're watching videos. They're all coming at you at once, and then by the end of the video, you can't remember them all. So I put them in the down bar for you. Just take your 3 favorite. This kind of things will change your life. Anyway, I hope that this video helped you out. If it did, definitely give it a like. Every like helps me out. And also, if you're new here, subscribe so that we can see you next Sunday.